Hello everybody, we're here today at the Drum Brother with John Ramsay. He's a great drummer and teacher, and he's the chair of the percussion department at Berklee College of Music. Thanks, John, for being here with us today.
My pleasure. I like that concept, Drum Brothers.
So, John, how is it to be the chair of such an important institution like Berklee?
That is a big question. Let me say first that I'm still, although I'm in my fourth year as a chair now, at times it still feels like a new role for me and a new job. And there's so much to learn and to know and to do that it's a big job. And you probably know that Berklee has, on average, about 640 to 650 drum students, right, which is the size of some schools in some places, or music departments. But we, in the percussion department, we have about average 640 students a semester, and a faculty of about 45.
That's included both percussion and drum set, right?
It includes actually 6 principal instruments, drum set, and that's by far the largest instrument family. Say, we have vibraphone principal, we have a marimba principal, we have a hand percussion principal, we have a total percussion principal, which is like orchestral percussion or classical percussion in a lot of other institutions. And our newest principal instrument is steel pan.
I heard about it.
Yeah, so there's actually, within that 640 percussion students, there are
several
always, and I mean, like I say, the majority of those are drum set. So you can imagine just, with that many students, there's a lot to deal with. Advising, matriculation issues like, what classes should I take? And, even with that now, with those 6 principal instruments, we have 12 majors, right? We've got the performance major, we've got professional music, we've got music education, we've got music business, we've got music therapy is a new major, we got composition, we got writing, production, and what's it, CWP, contemporary writing and production. There's electronic production and design. These are all major. So, when you have all that in the mix, everybody's needs are different. Talking about students, everybody's passion is different. Some people are passionate about playing the instrument. Other people are only really playing the instrument because it's required of them to do whatever, music production or engineering. But not always, because in some cases there's guys who are in, say, music production and engineering, but they still want to play, and they still want to learn as much as they can about the instrument too. So it's a pretty diverse world. It's a great job teaching, and I still enjoy it. I still love it. But after about 27 years of doing that same thing, I was thinking like, I'd like to do something different.
Change a little bit.
Yeah. What else could I do? Well, let me see. I can't go to work for the post office, and so the opportunity came along at a time when I was really looking to change my work sort of routine, and I was looking for a challenge, and it really it really is one, And what I was about to say, the irony of that is that, this job is really, it's an administrative position, so it really takes away from being a player, or a drummer. And even teaching did to a degree, because the focus is not just getting up every day and, okay, what do I want to practice today? What do I want to work on? What do I need to work on? But the focus becomes something else other than just being a player. So that's a hard balance to find. And the only way really that I try to balance it now is that I come in here most days. I was going to say every day, but that wouldn't be true. I come in here most days at between 8 and 8:30, and I practice. And up until about 10 o'clock. But at 10 o'clock, I feel like, okay, the day job starts. So at 10 o'clock, or 10:10 or 10:15,
start the emails.
I come over to the desk and I turn on the computer. But you know, if I tried to practice at the end of the day, it wouldn't work, because after a day of, you know, I mean, constant emails and meetings and all the stuff. When I get out of here at 5, well, today's a good day because I won't get out of here at 5. I'll go to a rehearsal after. So that's good, actually.
Yeah.
But I mean, I know that if I don't get my practice in early in the day, I'm not going to have the energy
to do it
later. So that's the challenge of, you know, being an administrator or even a faculty person. If your sort of prime directive is to play, it's difficult to do that. You know? But I think that's also the reality of being a musician these days. You know, to be able to live off just playing is sometimes not easy. So.